Damien Martyn comes to the crease. He's looked very impressive throughout the series so far.
Well, Goff straying in line and paying an early price to yet another boundary off the England bowlers. Well, straight through the gap, perfectly executed. Darren Goff's agony continues.
Well, I don't think there's much petrol in Darren Goff's tank. Looked at his pace, 84.7. He's just down on pace, and just look at this for an exquisite shot through the offside. Really good shot, well played, well executed. But Goff's pace is down.
Agony following agony. 4 more down to third man. A lot of runs have come down in that region in this Ashes series.
Well, it's a cruel game at times when you're looking to take wickets and stem the flow of runs. England opting for 3 in a line on the offside, saving 1.
Magnificent, truly magnificent. Goff simply doesn't know what to do.
Nasser Hussain might well be taking the view that Tudor, a little bit of extra height, might get something more with this new ball. 4 runs. Well, that's the way to go to any landmark. That's 50 for Damien Martyn. Supreme innings already. 50, 53 from 78 deliveries. This is ominous.
This is what can happen with the new ball. If you don't get it in the right place and the batsman's settled. Oh, Damien Martyn, just thank you very much. Doesn't even think about leaving the crease. It's out the middle of the bat, raced away.
Yesterday was a case in point. There was no attempt by Hussain to set the field back and put a ring on the offside and a couple saving one on the leg side and say, right, just bowl to that field. That's 4 more, and there's even a third man in place now. That's gone wide of third slip and fine of third man. Really is an amazing statistic that there's a boundary every 9 balls.
Well, he's flashed that one away there. That wasn't one of his better shots. He's just thrown the bat at this. That was a little uppish. He didn't try to hit that in the air, I wouldn't have thought. He's tried to hammer it down, but maybe a little bit of extra pace there from Tudor with this newest ball.
Oh, that's glorious, but it's there to be hit. When all's said and done, though, as a batsman, you've got to get yourself in position to play that stroke, and Martyn is making this look so easy. That was glorious.
Well, you don't want to be playing to his cover drive ability. Look at that. How easy is that? He's just hit this offside. He's going to murder you if you give him width there. He's just placed that beautifully.
Yeah, even though that was a fairly full ball, he's played it essentially off the back foot with his weight coming forward. That's going to be 4 more. We've just seen 2 shots of minimum effort that have been hit for 4 and 3. That's pulled up. The outfield is still slow. Well, they've run 4 anyway.
Not so much those effort balls that you direct in at the body. Ricky Ponting especially, anything just a wee bit short, he was very quick onto. That's effortless. Beautifully played. It was very much on offer, though, from Andy Caddick. That's a great shot. That is a great shot. He had time just to lay back, watch the ball onto the bat. Apparently had so much time there. And looking at that slips cordon again, 2 in a gully, the gully's gone fine. There's a third man out wide there, Alex Tudor. He had no chance of cutting that off.
That's exactly what I was talking about earlier on, about the placement. There's no point timing the ball beautifully and finding the field. Wherever the gap is, this man finds it. The ball will do just a bit.
More runs on offer here. 4 of them. It's lucky we got the ball, boys.
What we saw this morning as well when Ian Botham was doing the pitch report was those dents in the wicket. Now, if the surface was very hard, the ball would not have been making those dents. And if the surface isn't very hard, that means when you bang it in, the surface, the pitch will absorb some of that pressure and the ball won't come off very fast. It's like bowling on sand. The difference between bowling on sand and bowling on concrete. You certainly will bowl a lot quicker on concrete.
That's been hit as hard as anything in this match. Suddenly, Damien Martyn is on 97 and within spitting distance now of his second 100 of the series.
That's another thing that was noticeable this morning. And Botham, when he did his pitch report, said that ball marks are all over this pitch. No consistency in length or line from the English bowlers.
That could well be the 100. It is the 100. He doesn't even think about it. Once it leaves the bat, Damien Martyn goes to his second 100 of this series, thrashed away through the offside. He's 101 not out, congratulated by Shane Warne, and his teammates are enjoying it up on the balcony. Truly magnificent innings, Bumble.
Memorable. The crowd stands here at Headingley, very appreciative of a wonderful innings from Damien Martyn. 15 fours for him. He's cracked the ball through the offside. He's not missed. Whenever he's looked to score, he gets the ball away through the infield. Just a little celebration there. A terrific milestone for the young Australian. Tap on the back from Nasser Hussain. Nice touch. 75% of his scoring shots on the offside. He's got 3 for.
It's not a bad shot from Dan, just walking into that shot, just punching it down the ground. That's typical what we've seen from Damien Martyn all morning here. Really magnificent stuff.
Feature of it has been the full face of the bat, and it's just a push down the ground. Really good timing from Martyn. This is the end of Shane Warne, just slightly quick on him.
At the end of the day, you can only hit it with the bowlers, bowl it.
Yes, England did bowl too wide of off stump, but he cracked the ball away through the offside.
And straight down the ground when he has to. This won't go, I don't think. It might just pull up. It just gets there. Not quite as well timed as some of them we've seen, but timed well enough. That's what he did the ball before, waved it through. Oh, Damien Martyn, you just can't give him width. Doesn't matter what length, whether he's cutting, driving, it's all the same result. It's 4 more to the total. It's 433 for 8. 100 overs gone in this Australian innings, and 447 for 9, just under 4.5 runs and over. Time for Jeff Thompson and Bob Willis to take over.
Well, it's taken by Alex Stewart on the rebound. A bit of luck at last for Darren Gough. So the Australian innings finishes on 447, and Darren Gough, with so much disappointment yesterday, finishes with a 5-wicket haul, 5 for 103. It's the 9th time that Darren Gough has taken 5 wickets in a Test match innings. Damien Martyn then finally out for a magnificent 118, and this Headingley crowd are standing to him, and they'll stay standing for their local hero Darren Gough as well. player of real class here, Damien Martyn. Quite superb innings. Glenn McGrath will have to save his energy for bowling now. So Adam Gilchrist, having won the toss and electing to bat, saw his side reach 447 all out.
New batsman crease. Shane Warne has picked all 3 wickets up to fall so far in this innings. 1 away from a milestone. Shane Warne 1 away from 400 wickets.
They have a lot of spinners in that country.
That is superbly timed. Well, that's how to play the shot. Great example.
There's no third man. Graham Prakash will pick up another boundary, who moves on to 6.